That's wild, brother. H.
The 24-yard line.
You motherfucking here too, nigga. Minnesota world, Minnesota way, nigga. Minnesota shit, Minnesota play, nigga. Beat Mizzle, beat him all day, nigga. Beat the nigga ass, beat him all day, nigga. You don't wanna see her? Oh, what is this? You gonna open up that pussy? You just stick my dick in there?
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
On second down, Cook.
Yep.
9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
You know what I mean?
No room to find to get upfield.
Oh, yeah, got him.
Now Cousins.
Oh, get your phone in.
And he's going to go down. But a penalty flag down as well, and if this is offside, it's going to be a first.
I put some ice on her neck. Don't put your hands on my talking no more.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Go in there and get them groceries, yes, Lord.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You going to save a timeout for me? Touchdown for that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Why are you trying to cheat me, bro?
To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Yeah. Rock 2 times.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Told you, bro. Dot me on the grass off.
Cousins now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check mine. Watching your guard. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Good route here.
The ball keeps so much. You know what much paid, man.
I'll get him. Hey. High 7. What's that?
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
I look at
and
stuff on
he
this.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, on the boards, my time. Okay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 55. Bring up 48. I know he ain't got it. Mike, hey, Zoo. Mike, 55. I'm coming. Wait, hot.
Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Yeah, well, we got a new day.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Ben Gideon in on the stop. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down on a gain of 10. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. Well, thank you, Dr. Davis. On first down, Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Cousins to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like it. I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Move.
From the 36, Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check safety. Check 43.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Check 55 to Mike. Hey, keep it up.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Let's get this.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, it could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Throwing, Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Third and long for Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Come on, put that man out there.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is taken at the 23. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
A first down throw for Cousins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Cousins now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw on second and 10. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. First and 10 right at the 20. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now Cousins. He completes it to Treadwell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On third down, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 20-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you
What's
just
wrong
got
with
the
a
sense
nigga,
they
man?
needed
We done eating that
something
chicken and
before
shit,
half.
man.
They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good
Yeah,
sign.
feel
That
me?
takes me back to our
Exactly.
preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there.
What's wrong
Take
with a
that
nigga,
momentum,
Street?
take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start
Man,
over.
St. Legs, man.
They
I'm
got it
going to
here.
finish
They did
him
indeed
up
a lot
then.
of football, full half to be played. This game
I'm
back
gonna
within a
finish
touchdown
him
now
off.
as the kickoff's away.
Man, I'm going to finish
That'll
him
be
off,
taken
man. I'm
in the
going to
end
finish him
zone.
off. I was just eating when he... Fuck, nigga, come here,
And
nigga. We
he's
back
up past
aggressive,
the
nigga.
20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the
He's got a
McKenzie?
man complete.
How,
The 20,
McKenzie?
10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent...
That his pass is
Man, I
intercepted.
told you, bro. I threw it outside, though. You bit too far down to make the play.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Check. Here we go. Throw it in. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Toward the
Oh,
end
that's
zone,
over the
but
pick,
that's going
man.
to wind up incomplete. Cooper
I
was
gotta
the
be a
target
pick,
there,
man.
and that'll bring
I
up
gotta
second
be a
down.
pick, man.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case,
Man, Harrison the one knocked the shit
helped
away.
force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Show me, show me, show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Matter of fact, I know you flexing.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Keep it up, guys. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Bend it. Bend it. 26.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Yeah, because we caught the left fielder. Okay, so yeah.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go down Leon again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Prescott now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Look what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They run it again with Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
We're going to blitz. Let's go. Touchdown. Guard. Charge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing solid.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Mike 54. I got you. I got you. Check 90. We're going to 54.
Prescott now from the 50. That one complete to Elliott. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. A quick throw here out to Cobb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Yeah, man.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
He just, you know what I'm saying? He just got off.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He just got off.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's...
We can't allow that, see, you know what I'm saying? Nah, hell no, hell no. Hell no, ain't no shit there, man. Ain't no shit. Ain't no shit that, man. He already knows. Man, ain't no shit that, man. Or what is this talking about? Man, ain't no shit that, Steve. I got one, Steve. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. I was eating the first game, you know what I'm saying? I was eating that game, bro. I need my feedback, Steve. Watch out, bro. I was, though. I started out eating, you know what I'm saying? You put on 14 quick ones. Man, Miller, what's up, man? Man, watch out with all that, man. Nigga can't never hit me in my shit, and I'm okay with it, see? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's just him in my inside. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though? Oh, hold on, man. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
See me now, oh God, I'm lit. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. Hey, T-Street, let me see you on my
It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one.
Who you got,
with
Street?
A bad one. Made a meal today and they...
Where leave?
I had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, oh God, I'm lit.
And Endo leave you the Jets, right?
Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Like, that's what we want you at over here. We want you on these boys over here.
I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel.
This is what we want your ass at over here.
In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad.
Oh no. See, you gotta hold up, bro. You gotta hold up. That nigga capping, dude. It was cool to be with the captain, Street. You feel me? Oh, we got Miles next week, man. What Miles at? Look at me. Man, Endo Lee, let me just send him an invite right now just to let him know that as soon as bro handle that, we gonna beat the fuck out of him. I gotta re-update my little friend list too, dog. Nigga, yeah, fag. That's my old one. That bitch still up there. Know what I'm saying? I need to, revamp it. Oh, okay, y'all. When I say the Eagle, all right. Yeah, I got the package week 6. I already told him that's the L for him. You feel me? Oh, we got Cold World week 12. We got Cold World week 12, bro. Yeah. What, the Packers? Okay, we got the real sin being division game, being Boogie, ooh. Yeah, they do be having niggas playing beastie now.
Got a whole for the all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bill. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Hey, Measle. When that boy hit X Factor, they gave me the face of the franchise badge. Yeah, man, yeah, Jada. That nigga Jaden Lawrence Woodby, nigga, Florida State shit.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
Oh, look at these Cowboys in the second spot. Still with that one lonely low from them Panthers.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap.
Yeah, I see it. Seahawks, Cowboys, Redskins, Rams, Saints, Panthers.
20 of us, that's 20 goons. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run,
Hey, Cam 4th in the league in passing too, bitch. I ain't know that, nah. Cam, bitch, 4th in the league and air your ass top, bitch. Okay, McCaffrey, 10th in rush. Oh, we sitting around right there.
I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills.
Yeah, I just seen offensive yards on 5th. Defense on 13th. Points scored on 5th. Points allowed 23rd. Oh, legacy leaderboard, bitch. My coach out there, then your coach, then Merc coach. Some nigga named Brian Flores, whoever the fuck you play for. Brian Flores, Jezzy2Grezzy's, Hellraiser, Matt Hellraiser, and then Merc. Yeah. But if you go to the 2020 annual awards and the no, that was legacy awards. That was legacy points. You heard me, Measle? And coach of the year in the field, I'm number 7. You number 4. Lil Matt Gucciolini, number 1. Okay, look at we greasy out there, bitch. Fuck wrong with a nigga. You hit the player of the year. And then the Panthers out there, they're open. My bad. Man, the Panthers out there? One time, man. What? You talking about the greasy guy? Man, let me tell you, Will, man. Listen. Man, we gonna beat the fuck out your little fuck ass Measle when we come back up on you. Okay, we feel you feel real good, huh? Yeah, you know nigga from Lauderdale, man. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them. That's why I heard y'all boys inner spirit meshing and shit earlier when the two streets playing all that fast speed booty shit and music and shit. Yeah, I heard y'all boy inner spirit meshing and shit like that. Oh, niggas talking about some nigga riding and shit like that. Nigga ain't even riding like that.
Championships. All my niggas go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
You said what, nigga?
Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up. Number one seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up.
I'm like, nigga, you ain't even do nothing, huh?
Over a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Oh, you putting on me now. Yeah, you do. Cause you are, yeah, you didn't. Until I saw it striking and shooting your motherfucker. Oh yeah, let me put up the shitters, man. But see, I broadcast my games in the street, though.